You just have to tell me.
Going live.
All right.
All right. So
it says we're live now. Let's see if it's on there. Okay, cool. It looks like it's on there.
Anybody here?
Not yet.
Okay, but the audio's going. We're good. Okay.
I don't know about the audio part.
Yeah, I see it moving there.
Okay.
You just got, if your mouth is moving and those things are moving, we're good. If the vocal sounds are coming out, then you know we're doing it. There we go. There's
the peoples. All right, cool. We'll give it a few minutes so people could creep on into the chat for the night owls out there that hang with us here for the Hairy Scary Hangover. Movie and toy collector. Woohoo! Hey there. How you doing? AV's okay, says Larry. Thank you, Larry. Yay. Awesome, guys. We hope that you guys are having a good Friday night, a good start to your weekend. Now it's Saturday morning.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, James. Hi, Perry. Greg's here. WKE066. Cool. It's raining a lot where we are right now.
That's all we hear is the rain pitter-pattering on the roof, on the porch, wherever, or in the cemetery itself.
Yeah.
On the graves are getting watered at least. That's good.
A lot of rain on the marble. It's yeah, it's like pouring down rain. That's a awesome. Dark and stormy night.
Feels good. I like that kind of atmosphere. It's a perfect night to hang out with folks and just let loose a little bit. Hey, welcome everybody to the Mummy the Monkey's
Hairy Scary Hangover.
This is our 60-second one. Why is this popcorn right under my feet?
I don't know.
Let's move that, please.
I didn't put popcorn there.
All right,
just scoot it over.
Yeah.
We'll fix that later.
Yeah, so anyway, so this is our 60-second Hairy Scary Hangover.
Our 60-second, yeah.
Which ain't nothing to sneeze at. That's pretty good.
So, we are resellers and horror film hosts. We host Cheesy B movies on our Facebook fan page, The Mummy and the Monkey. And tonight's movie was Little Shop of Horrors from 1960.
The oregano, baby. That was good. And like I said earlier, that I just saw finally, I mean, I've known about the remake, of course, right? Forever.
You mean the musical?
Yeah, the remake, the musical. That came out in the 80s. But
it came out only like 40 years ago.
But I never really cared to see it maybe because it was a musical, but not really because of that, because I love the original so much. How could you top it? You know, I didn't care about a singing plant. But I did see it and I did like it. We did recently watch it.
I'm not a fan of most musicals, but there's a handful of musicals that I love, and Little Shop of Horrors from the 1980s is one of them. Has Rick Moranis, you know, has great music. Who did the voice of the plants? Audrey.
It was one of the Motown, a Motown performer.
It was a Motown singer. I
think that was his name, I think. No, that's a different guy.
Grimm. But it's a fun movie. Yeah, we watched it recently because Grimm never saw it before.
Albert Matelski's right. Hit that like button, guys. Like, subscribe, hit all that kind of stuff. Hit the reminders.
Thank you.
Yeah, so, yeah, tonight's movie went really well. It's one of the better, like, public domain movies between, like, that and Carnival of Souls. I think is up there with that
That
movie.
was a really good movie, too.
Creepy, haunting. Different kind of movie, but definitely a better caliber. Quality-wise, of the writing and the way it was shot and all that kind of stuff, you know.
Yeah, because we originally, for tonight's show, we wanted to play Grave of the Vampire from 1972.
Starring the now recently deceased William Smith. Yes.
But Grimm wanted to take your time with the sound effects, and we were, it was a hectic week.
The week was hectic. I got in the weeds, as they say in the business. And, yeah, why bother? Well, you know, but I put a lot of hard work into these films that we've already shown.
Yes.
That we showed them once. Why not show them again a couple times?
Yeah, because when we originally played this, like 80 episodes ago, Little Shop of Horrors, we had some technical issues and internet issues at the time.
Yeah, it didn't actually get the whole show that we put on was like kind of interrupted, like almost a little less
like
than
halfway
a
through.
little over halfway through. Actually,
yeah,
we almost got to the end.
It kind of ruined the fun of watching it.
And that was back in the day when we were dropping frames and, like, you know, we were having people. If you go back and watch any of our archive shows,
they're hard to watch. Some of the really old ones.
I think past 100. I think we did
some of them are like unwatchable.
We did about 100 shows that were glitchy.
Yeah, and we didn't realize the playback on them was that bad.
Well,
like, we didn't realize our internet was that bad.
The next 100, we're making up for it, baby. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, so we're trying to make the show better and better, and
yeah. And our show is like modeled after other shows like Superhost from Cleveland, Ohio, and Big Chuck and Little John, and Houlihan and Big Chuck and the Ghoul, and they did show a lot of the same movies over and over. I mean, there's just a finite amount you could either, at a TV station have the rights to show at any given time. So sometimes you have to repeat movies.
It's okay to repeat them sometimes, especially if it's one that we haven't played in a long time. And if it's a classic people like, that's okay.
That's how we judge it usually.
That's okay. Yeah, we try not to play the same movie like every, to give it a break before we would replay an episode.
Yeah, and
replay a movie.
Yeah, about 99.9% of the way we do our show, too, is that even if we did another movie, the live part that we do is going to be different. It's going to be all new. So.
Yeah, the live parts are always going to be like us live talking to you in front of the camera.
Coming up with something new to talk about or joke about or do or concoct between bits and everything, movie segments. So that's the cool part.
So yeah, Grave of the Vampire will be, I believe it's Friday, July 30th. Let me double check my notes here.
Yeah, what Marty says, it's not the movie so much, it's you guys. Yeah. Now,
thank you.
Not comparing ourselves to Ghoulardi at all, but it was... I think hosts like Zachary, Ghoulardi, you name it, Chili Billy, the different hosts from all around the country. I think people watched the show to watch them, the personality.
Right.
The movie was sort of the glue that kept it together. That was the
people
reason,
like the B movies too, but they also like having a host to help you get through it.
That's why, when we do our horror host shows, it's important for us, I think, in our opinion, to be involved as much as we can with the show. Play even with the movie part of it, not just play the straight movie because, how can you interact with it? Mystery Science Theater did the ultimate by interacting through the whole movie.
Yes.
And, you come back there, you're with them. You go to the movie, you're with them. Very good.
So yes, I believe it's Friday, July 30th for episode 133 will be Grave of the Vampire. We will not be live the 23rd next week. We will not be live next week because we have to get ready. We will be at the Cinema Wasteland one-day movie show, July 24th. It's in Strongsville, Ohio.
I can pull that still up if you want me
And
to.
you can check out the info at cinemawasteland.com.
It's not going to be, and you can buy
cinemawasteland.com. Oh, we have a super chat. Watson family.
Wow.
Loved the show tonight. Scoop says hi. Hi, Watson family.
Hey, Scoop.
Hey, Scoop. So there's the flyer for it. July 24th, so next Saturday, we will be at the Cinema Wasteland one-day collectible show and retro movie night double feature.
Hi-oh!
And those are some really cheesy B movies.
Yeah, it's gonna. And I think people, when they sit there, they do their own mystery science, their own commentary on the movies. It's a lot of fun to hang out. But we'll be there vending in the after, in the day, in the afternoon, and then there's a break. You can go out and get some food, and then come back and check out the two movies. Yeah.
Well, let's take some of these comments. And first of all, we're going to say happy birthday to Connie Cleary's mom.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Mama Cleary.
Happy birthday, Mama.
She's 71 years young.
Wow.
And then Albert Matelski had a funny comment. Ghoulardi didn't have Janet's legs and your banana, Grimm.
Hey-oh. Nice save there, Albert.
Thanks,
yeah,
Albert.
I like that.
Yeah, I never saw Ghoulardi wear fishnets and high heels.
He did have a purple kniff, and that can count for something, right? I mean, let's face it.
And then Gary Smith says, looking forward to seeing you at Cinema Wasteland.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
it'll be finally nice to see you guys in person.
Can't wait.
My gosh. I mean, it's been almost 2 years.
Miss the Wasteland.
Since we've gone to the convention.
I know, and it's going to be a blast. I mean, we're just going to keep, positive about everything. Hopefully everything will go according to plan. Everything will be as smooth as possible.
Yeah.
We'll see. We're already, the funny thing is we've been out of commission so long with with doing appearances or vending anywhere or doing any shows.
We forgot where all the stuff was to set up our displays.
Yes, we won't tell you where we found it, but that's not important.
we were looking
did find it.
all over the Erie Cemetery for our sign holders.
High and low, as they say.
Yeah, and for like the banner and everything.
And you know what? Hey, look, I'm a professional hoarder. I mean, you can't throw me. It's just like, hey,
Grimm's a big clutter bug.
you know, you can throw me. Hey, Jay, Grimm, where's this? I'll be like, it's in that pile of junk right over there, and it's there. I'm never wrong. This thing I forgot. We've been so away from it. What? It's true.
No, there's many times where you're like, where's my glasses? Where's my...
That's not hoarded, though.
Fill in the blank. It's okay.
Yeah, you don't get it.
It's okay.
Don't try to undermine me. It ain't gonna work.
But anyway, we did find... I'm not undermining. I'm just teasing.
You know what I'm saying.
But anyway, we did find...
Well, both of us, we didn't know where this was.
Anyways, we did find the stuff for the booth, for the display.
We did.
And that's what's important, and that's what matters.
That's right. So we're good with that.
Yes, we are. And we're going to shop for new chairs for our studio here. So this couch...
Albert thought maybe it ended up in the dumpster.
Oh.
You know,
no, it didn't go in the dumpster.
If we were up to Janet, everything would have went in that dumpster. We would have had 10 dumpsters.
I really tried to throw everything in the dumpster.
Everything.
He wouldn't let me.
Didn't matter what it was, as long as it wasn't, you know.
Except for the cats.
Well, even them, maybe. I don't know.
No, they stay.
No, we never do that.
They're priceless. But yeah, we are...
My memories aren't, but the cats are.
We're going to look for new chairs for the set, for the studio here.
That's
and
right.
Maybe change the setup just a little bit.
We're talking about that too, because I like the idea to have me sitting back here and driving the show is fun, but I'm more comfortable in like this way, you know, if we were sitting on something. And you said this couch isn't the most comfortable couch.
No, so this couch is really cool.
This
is an antique couch from the 1800s, and it has wooden claw feet.
Whoa.
It's been reupholstered. Maybe like in the 70s, it was reupholstered to this avocado, like weird green color. So it is cool looking, and we like it.
Here, close your eyes.
What?
Now turn your head towards the screen.
Okay.
Now open them.
Nora! Thank you, Miss Nora.
Oh, that's so sweet, Nora. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh.
I'm not religious, but here's my weekly to the Church of the Mummy and the Monkey. Aw, thank you, Miss Nora.
You know, I was watching a. Well, I'll just simplify everything. I didn't know this app existed, but there was an individual making predictions about you know, the future of the world, blah blah blah. But there was a Tithey app. It was called Tithey.
Really?
They tried to make it sound cute. Tithey.
Oh, they added the E.
The Y.
The Y.
Yeah,
oh, is that how they spelled it?
Well, tithe is spelled T-I-H-T-E, and then the Y was tidy.
Well, they could have added another E.
They could have. But
Tidy.
I'm telling you how it was spelled. Anyway.
Anyways.
I didn't know that app existed, but don't worry about that app as much as you do the super chat for the Mummy the Monkey.
So the super chats aren't required.
No, but it's very, wow.
But it's very appreciated.
It's humbling.
It's very sweet, so thank you guys.
You can buy more microwave popcorn now. Perfect.
Or Aldi popcorn.
Or new chairs for the set.
Or new chairs for the set.
So I got a big old banana thinking about going out tomorrow and looking for new chairs.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about it too because I want to find something really unique.
I think that's what
I
we're
think
gonna
we
do, right?
each need our own chair.
Yes, I think that's gonna be fun.
I think the couch thing was a fun idea at first, but now we're like kind of over it.
Well, the couch and the stool, but I mean, I sit there for like a half an hour. I get up, I can't walk because my spinal cord's all.
And you guys see in my other videos, or in our other videos, that there's like I usually sit on a pillow because this is so uncomfortable.
That wasn't a fart muffler?
No. This because usually when we sit on this couch, our butts hurt when we're all done with the show. But it's such a cool looking couch, and it was free. A friend gave it to us at the time, so bless her for that.
You eat so much broccoli, I thought maybe that was a way to, you know.
Oh, Graham.
Bury those suckers. All right.
Yours are worse.
Well, it's not about the frequency. It's about the freight.
Anyways. I don't know. You might want to check the weather tomorrow. It might be raining. It's been raining like every day in Ohio.
That's all I care about is when I see stuff like that. The crying, laughing emoji and banana. See, it's all about the laugh. See, there's a lot of laughs going on. That's what it's all about. Anyway, yeah. So, So Albert said fart muffler. Grimm, I almost shot beer out of my nose.
So would the couch be a fart graveyard?
It would be, but, you know, it's what it is.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so we wanted to also.
Nora likes the couch, so we might have to keep it as comfortable as it may be.
Well, maybe we could get it, put new cushions in it, and get it redone.
We're always changing stuff up here anyway.
I mean, we don't have to. I mean, we're just considering getting rid of it. We don't know for sure
We'll
yet.
see what. Yeah, but stick with us. You know how we do.
Yeah, we might do something else. So we'll see.
Everyone's like, you gotta draw new furnishings. Hey, we keep you on your toes, Marty. You can't. You know how boring. I mean, if we do the same thing all the time, you know.
Yeah, I gotta change it up sometimes.
All right.
People
are like, now it's turning into the couch. Everyone likes the couch.
It's the great couch debate now.
Jeez. All right, go ahead.
All right, so it was going to be a show and tell subject for tonight's topic.
Okay. I didn't bring anything to show.
Well, we could talk about. Well, you do have something. Actually, there's some things here. Hold on. So you picked these up at the Dollar Tree.
Oh, I did. You're right.
Yeah, and then I've got some things here, and then I think there's one more thing over here.
I mean, I didn't even buy these to show, but I could, I guess. I didn't think about it.
Yeah, so we do share sometimes that we find some, like, weird movies at the Dollar Tree, and Grimm picked up some interesting ones recently.
Dollar Tree is odd, because this is a new thing for them. Before, they would just have, like, made for Dollar Tree type of, beam, like stuff that was just, like, totally PD. I know, public domain.
Public domain. And like really...
In the slim cases,
yeah.
Like, churned out by like Mill Creek and places like that would put stuff out.
Alpha Video.
And they would all get, and they would eventually get sued because they really didn't own it to put it out. A whole crappy thing.
Like the movies that we play.
Like, yeah, just strange cartoons that
the
haven't
strange
been shown
old
in
movies.
80 years. Like, weird stuff. Like, compilations of Felix the Cat and Popeye,
Weird old cartoons.
Odd stuff,
Yeah.
But now, I think they're getting, this one says Walmart Select, so I think there's so much crap out there now, even when it comes to DVDs, and even Blu-rays, are winding up there at the dollar stores. I picked up 5 of them that I thought were really good. This is one, I picked up other ones too, but this last journey, since it's July, Christmas in July.
Oh, there you go.
I picked up this movie called Red Christmas, never heard of it. It stars Dee Wallace. From Cujo, and E.T.
E.T.
Mom.
She was the mom from E.T.
She was everybody's mom.
Christmas. This Christmas, the only thing under the tree is terror.
Dun, dun, dun.
Striking, bold, and brilliant. A surefire Christmas classic for horror lovers.
No good.
It's probably crap.
But we'll probably watch some of it.
But we'll probably watch it.
We'll do a little Christmas party and watch some Christmas movies in July. This one's called Iron Sky, The Coming Race. I don't know if it's a sequel. I've seen the first one. Do you know about this movie?
No.
And the tagline is, "Let's make Earth great again." Now, it's been repackaged, though. This originally wasn't all the name of this. I don't know if this is the first one or it's a sequel.
Is it a fantasy, I'm guessing? Like a sci-fi fantasy
You want to know
movie?
what it's about?
No.
It's
I have no idea.
It's about Nazis going to the moon riding on T-Rexes. Not kidding. Nazis leave Germany at the end of World War II and they inhabit the moon. They have a base on the moon. And they have UFOs and all kinds of spaceships. It's crazy. It's a fantasy movie, of course.
Okay.
But yeah, and look at him. He's on the back of a T-Rex. Look at that guy. Crazy,
It looks like a video game.
It's Hitler on the back of a T-Rex. I don't know.
Okay.
Weird.
Alrighty then.
This movie I've never seen, but I like Roger Moore from the James Bond movies. This is a movie called Gold. I don't know. Probably a 70s, 80s type of movie.
Yeah, it looks like an older movie.
It's probably no good, but for $1, hey, why not?
Hey, give it a try.
Now, I picked this one up for a specific reason. I almost didn't, but I saw who was in it. It's our, I don't know if he's our, I would like to say he's our friend. A new acquaintance. Someone that we've come together with, sort of. Well, that sounded weird.
He's known as Dr. Fearless.
Yes.
And he's a Hollywood actor.
Actor David Dastmalchian. See, I said it right.
Yes.
He was in the Ant-Man movies, one of the Ant-Man's like buddies that run around and they plan all those little.
Yeah, he's like one of the friends
that plan the capers and stuff that they do.
One of the friends of Ant-Man.
But David Dastmalchian is in this movie. It's called 1,000 Times More Brutal, and there's like a few more movies on this. The Red Corvette, not starring Prince, Extreme Honor, and Tunnel Vision. Anyway,
so that was a cool find.
4 movies for $1, and
yeah.
I can't wait to check out David and see what he was up to in this movie. And then. My favorite.
Uh-oh.
Now, I am on a Steven Seagal kick right now.
He has been, and for all the wrong reasons, because, Steven Seagal is,
You will not find...
Steven Seagal.
If he runs for president one day,
No.
it could happen.
No,
it's in the ego. It could happen.
no Hollywood or television person should try to run for that, in my opinion.
But I think if anyone does, it'll probably be this character. But no, I was always a Steven Seagal fan in the way of the cheese. I mean, even back in the day when he was like hot, when he was like the hot like new action star.
Yeah.
Like hot, not hot, sexy hot, but the guy that was kicking everyone's butt.
Yeah.
His movies are. He is like Chuck Norris in that fact. Like,
oh, it's like terrible.
He never gets hurt.
It's like terrible chease.
But he's the one that
He's supposed to be all tough, but like he barely moves in it.
Barely anything could hurt him. If it does, it's a minor setback. But he's like 95% like unkillable, like all the time. It's like too much. My character can never get hurt. Yeah, I can just hear him explain how he can never get hurt.
Gary Smith says, met Dee Wallace several years ago at Cinema Wasteland when they had the cast of The Hills Have Eyes.
I remember that.
Yes, she's really nice in person. She was also at Ghoulardi Fest maybe a handful of years ago.
But this movie's called Attrition. Steven Seagal, Attrition.
I wish they sold gasoline at the dollar store, says Larry.
Oh, that was
I don't
nice.
know if you'd want to buy dollar store gas.
I would.
It might be like the really cheap gas that like ruins your car.
It might be farts.
Yeah, it might be just a bag of Grimm's farts.
You never know. All right.
I got Rescue from Gilligan's Island on DVD from the dollar store, says Bobby. Patrick says Gold is a pretty good film. It's a Roger Moore film.
They said it's a good movie.
Go
I know
through
folks.
on YouTube for free. Check them out.
Yeah, I know folks. I used to watch it as a kid. Growing up, they used to show it late night movie TV thing. But I've never seen Golds. But I'm a Roger Moore fan, so I'll check it out.
Yaddle Smash says Seagal sucks.
Seagal, he had some good, decent movies.
Yeah.
The first couple he put out where he's like with the ponytail, and he's like, again, he's just this angry guy. He's this Italian family guy, and you looked at my wife cross-eyed. I'm gonna kill you. He did all that. That's funny to me.
Maybe when he was younger, he might have been a little bit better. But
as he got a little more mature and a little,
but he's like,
he couldn't kick all the way up and everything.
He's still doing movies, and they're like really bad.
Oh, I love them.
They're like,
and you know why I love them, because
we both like watching movies that are bad to laugh at. So
he's good at that. Okay, let's see. Rescue from Gilligan's Island is a great movie. Is Steven Seagal in it?
Yeah, I read that one. I think, or no?
Oh, Wacky Wookie says Bag of Farts is at Save-A-Lot. Oh, I forgot. That's right. It probably is.
Is it on sale there?
I think Banquet puts it out.
Oh god, it's like you keep it in the freezer,
but it's bag,
and then you can warm it up in the microwave later.
It's Bag of Farts. But you have to put it on the right side. If you put it on the wrong side, it could explode the microwave. You gotta be careful.
Oh my goodness.
No open flames with that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Jennifer Delaney says, I love Jason Statham. Oh, well, now, that's a different thing altogether. Jason Statham.
Jennifer's got a crush.
Yeah, he's cool. I like him. He was discovered. He's a British dude, but he was discovered hawking stuff on the side of the, road, type of a...
Like hawking loogies?
No. He may have been hawking loogies.
Bad joke.
As he was hawking, like baubles, like little tchotchkes and stuff. Mm. But he's like, he's a guy. Jason Statham, totally different actor, and he really kick your butt. I don't think the Seagal can kick your butt anymore.
Gotcha. Look what we got. We got a Liberty.
Watch the Steven Seagal Lies movies. All right, I gotta look that one up.
Oh,
I know that. I also have. Speaking of Steven Seagal, we'll wrap it up here. I do have a DVD of when he did a cop show where he was an honorary police officer. And he's running around busting people and knows everything about everything, So telling these cops how to do their job. I gotta check that out. I found it at the thrift store a little bit ago.
Well, all right. And didn't you tell me you got this book at the dollar store?
I did buy another dollar store find years ago.
This is a book that I'm in the middle of reading. And it's called The Man Behind the Nose, Larry Bozo Harmon. It's about Larry Harmon, one of the actors who played Bozo the Clown.
No, he's the actor that created.
He created Bozo the Clown.
He is the.
Well, see, I didn't get to that part in the book yet.
He's the original Bozo.
So he was the original Bozo.
He was Bozo #1.
Because wasn't Count Gordeval also Bozo?
Well, what Larry did.
So they had other actors play Bozo.
Yes.
Okay.
He created a character, and then he franchised the character.
See, I didn't get that far in the book
different
yet.
markets where different people could.
Now you ruined the whole thing for me, girl.
No, I didn't. That's not a spoiler. And I think maybe even Willard Scott was another. I know Willard Scott played Ronald McDonald. Yeah, same thing with Ronald McDonald.
Okay.
They had different people. The same guy didn't go all around the country.
But
like
this was the original book.
Getting coked up in a private plane, going to different cities, going, "Hey, I'm Ronald McDonald." They had different guys that portray them, like usually like weathermen or whoever would do it for an extra $5.
But so far, this is a good read.
Hey,
I'm like,
Nora
I started reading it the other day. Aw, Nora, that's sweet.
You're gonna get some more treats. You're gonna get some
a $9.99 super chat.
We're gonna get some more Chewy for you, Louie. Chewy for Louie.
Chewy's for Louie.
Yay! Oh, there you go.
He loves his Friskies party mix.
He'll eat it right here in front of you.
There you go. You want some?
Some
Good boy, Louie. Some kitty cookies. There you go.
Grandpappy says, "Hiya, gang! Hiya, 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 hiya."
Hi, Grandpappy. All right, bye, Louie.
Jack Gray said he bought a copy of Princess of Mars. I don't even know what that is.
Prince of Mars?
Princess of Mars.
Princess of Mars. I don't know what that one is.
I'll look that one up.
So here's something that we got.
Oh, that you got me, and yours is on the way.
Yeah,
we got each other.
So those Migo.
Back to the show and tell part.
Yeah, more show and tell. Those Migo figures that I'm starting to collect. I didn't really mean to, but
I got you that one.
Yeah, so I've got Leatherface there.
And I got you the Candyman.
And then Candyman. Yeah, I've got some more packed away, but this is one.
You got me this one because this is my favorite.
This is Grimm's favorite movie, The Exorcist.
Reagan.
So there's Reagan.
Well,
They made a Reagan Migo. Let me see if I can hold her up too close to the camera.
And then tilt it for the glare. Like, there you go. Oh.
Yeah. She's a really cool.
She's in her muumuu, her nightgown.
Her little nightgown there. But yeah, that's really cool. So yeah, we're starting to collect these, and we didn't really mean to collect them. We just sort of started buying them because they're really cute.
Bree Bigby says they still franchise Bozo. Everywhere I work, it's run by Bozos. Nice one. Lois is in the house. She says Princess of Mars by Edgar Rice Burroughs is great. Great book. Oh, they must be talking about a book.
Oh, they're talking about books they bought.
Movie, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, sometimes we can find good books there too.
Because now, Dollar Tree, they do have stuff that's manufactured and made just for that store now.
Yes.
But they do a lot of closeouts too.
Closeout
still buy that stuff.
Yeah.
You found some little Barbie stuff there, right? That you sell on the resale part.
Oh,
accessories.
So I found little Barbie doll accessories, like little sunglasses for your Barbie, little purses and shoes. And that way, if I'm selling Barbie dolls, I can throw in a little pair of shoes or a pair of sunglasses to kind of sweeten the deal if someone were to buy a Barbie doll on my eBay store.
Does she throw up? Well, I think there is some schmutz on her. Is there schmutz on her?
It looks like she might have thrown up on her nightgown
I can
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and her nightgown looks kind of dirty.
And it doesn't come with a crucifix, so stop.
But no, she doesn't have head spinning barfing action. I think that one was sold separately.
Tony says he has a creature from the Black Lagoon. That's a cool one too.
Yeah, that one's really cool.
Now you got the glow-in-the-dark Nosferatu coming.
Yeah, he ordered me the glow-in-the-dark Nosferatu because the glow-in-the-dark ones are really cool. I wish that Migo would make more of the glow-in-the-dark little guys, because then if you keep them on the card, you could hang them on your wall.
In the bedroom, and you could just
and then in your room, they would glow in the dark at night. That would be sweet.
Stephen McDonald says, I wonder if Linda Blair had nightmares from that movie. I think adults now still have I'm sure, That was some horrific stuff.
Probably.
Nora Wallace says, don't forget to hit that like button, baby.
Yeah, so there's 55 of you guys watching in the chat right now. Could we get 55 likes? And if you're watching the replay later, that's okay too. Hit that like button. And good morning, neighbor Brian.
Yes, I'm going to say we should let's show his picture too. Let's.
Oh, okay. Can you pull that picture up?
Let me see if I can get it at, what do you do?
What do you do when you're watching the Hangout? Do you watch on your PC?
There you go.
There it is.
There's neighbor Brian. Good morning, neighbor Brian.
There he is.
Thanks for watching.
Derek. Now he usually watches the show in the morning, so we just wanted to show him himself because just in case if you wondered, And there you go. There you go. Neighbor Brian, good to see you, my man. We'll see you. We're going to go visit him tomorrow, I think, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. And
man,
let's
cool.
see. So we were
What else
talking
show and tell
about
we
books.
got on oh.
We've got more books here.
Show and tell, show and tell.
So we like to try to help promote our friends when we can. Grindhouse Purgatory issue 19
I
is
gotta
out.
read that one.
And 42nd Street Pete put this together along with Happy Cloud Media and a lot of other really cool writers. So this is the Sleaze for the Summer issue. This is definitely not for kids. These are $10 on Amazon. There's all kinds of great interviews in here.
It's got Cleve in there?
Yeah, there's
he passed away.
Special effects legend interview in there, Cleve Hall. A good review on Fulci's The New York Ripper.
Ooh. I mean, it's jam.
I mean, there's so much in here, and it's like reading a mini book. I mean, that's not like a normal
like
magazine.
every so many months or so?
These were quarterly, I believe.
Okay, so 4 times a year they come out. Nice.
I believe they were quarterly.
That sounds about right.
So yeah, so this is issue 19, and issue 20 should be out in the near future. So yeah, Grindhouse Purgatory magazine, that's on Amazon for $10.
Grindhouse Purgatory.
And you could get the back issues too, like this
Ask for it by name.
This one's issue number 10. They've got all the back issues on.
Do we have all the issues?
I think
I know I have a lot of issues, but I mean, do we have?
I think we got more issues than Vogue.
Maybe. Maybe, baby.
Here's Pete's 42nd Street Pete's book, a whole bag of crazy. It's about his life and his history, like working on 42nd Street and all the crazy stories.
The title says it all, but it's actually even crazier than the title. So check it out.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that one's definitely not for the kiddos. That's a very adult movie.
It's not a bozo book.
Yes, and then Exploitation Nation from Happy Cloud Media. They put out books and magazines as well.
Not to be confused with Janet Jackson's Rhythm Nation.
No. So they have their own reviews in here and celebrity interviews, and these are great reads if you're like a big Grindhouse movie fan, a horror film fan. Some cool stuff there to read.
It is cover to cover like stuff. I mean, stuff you won't be able to read anywhere else on exploitation and indie films and all kinds of cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
it's fun.
Neighbor Brian getting a lot of love out there. That's cool.
Aww.
A lot of love for Neighbor Brian.
I have the glow-in-the-dark Frankenstein Migo, says Jack. Oh, cool. Yeah, we were thinking about getting him next, too.
Tankin' time.
The Fly is my favorite Migo so far, says Candy Jack.
Huh.
And then Ultra Boy says, resident from Twinsburg, Ohio, love you guys and wish you the best. Aw, thank you, Ultra.
We love you, too.
Thank you. Very cool.
What other stuff we got to show and tell? Was that it?
Well, we could talk about what we watched recently.
We could.
Shows we're watching.
What the heck did we watch recently?
So we watched part of The Asylum.
Oh,
I caught like the tail end of it.
Yeah, there's.
I need to watch the rest.
It's a British movie, Asylum. It's like it's vignettes of like different stories about different patients inside of an asylum.
It's like creepy.
And you've never seen it before. This is one that would mess with my head as a kid.
I watched the one with the dolls.
It was the ending one.
Dolls.
The little robot guy.
The little robot doll
with
thing.
With the guts in it. Oh, it's so gross.
Oh yeah, the guts in
That's a good movie. Yeah. And also we started watching the God Monster of Piedras
of
Falls.
Indian Flats or something.
Something.
The God Monster of something. He's like a sheep monster thing.
Yeah, it's really weird. I mean,
it's a very strange movie.
It's something that used to creep me out as a little kid. I was a little ape. And that used to freak me out. But yeah, that's a really... so someone's... Oh! We got Nora saying, anyone watching American Horror Story on Hulu, the new one.
Oh, see, I haven't seen the new seasons. I'm probably like 3 seasons behind.
Yes, and maybe 1 or 2 before.
After Jessica Lange left American Horror Story, like I didn't watch as many. I kind of like... Because I really liked her.
Out.
Yeah, and she retired from acting. But yeah, she's a great actress. So she was great on that show. So
Vault of Horror.
I'm gonna have to give it another try.
There's a Vault of Horror TV show. Where we
Vault of Horror?
It sounds like an EC comic book based on that. The Vault of Horror.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, we need to start doing some watching of something.
Maybe.
Oh.
Very cool.
It's American Horror Story.
American Horror Story.
Not stories.
Story.
But it doesn't matter. Maybe you're watching the wrong show. I don't know.
Well, I mean, there's all these different seasons, so I guess there's multiple stories.
Grandpappy says sheeps, or Grandhappy says, Grandpappy It's a sheep squatch.
Sheep squatch.
That's what it is.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like this big sheep monster thing. It's weird.
Lois making her Netflix recommendations. That's true. Everybody, because we talk about this with Lois and some of our other friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do some recommendations. If there's something you're watching right now, like on Netflix or Hulu or Amazon or Disney, that you think is a really cool watch,
put it in the comments.
Put in the comments, yeah, because there's so much stuff you'll never find unless you dig deep. And then some of our friends dig deep and they find this cool stuff. So definitely.
Like one that we started watching on Disney Plus, and we don't watch much on Disney, but some of the superhero stuff.
Good night, Moon over Miami.
Good night, Miami.
Thanks for joining us tonight. Yeah. We'll see you next time.
Loki. We started watching Loki with some friends.
Yes, I can't wait to watch the next episode. We're caught up, so we need to check out last Wednesday's. Yeah.
Yeah, we're liking that so far. I don't know if you guys have watched Loki. Or what's the Captain America one? Is that Falcon versus what's it called?
And the Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier and Falcon.
Hey, we got a message from Van Ciatris. I'm trying to say the last name right. I'm sorry.
Let me see. Ciatris?
Ciatris. The wife and I are new fans. We enjoy watching on our backyard theater. Thanks for showing it tonight. Hey.
Oh, thank you, Van.
You're the envy of me, let me tell you. That is my dream backyard. I love that.
That's an awesome setup. That's really cool.
Who needs a fence? They have piles of firewood.
I love all the trees behind that. That's so cool.
The whole thing looks great. It looks like a great times could be had in the backyard like that. You got me inspired, let me tell you that.
That is great.
We're fans of your backyard and you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Fear Street on Netflix wasn't bad. I heard that was pretty good, actually, based on the R.L. Stein books, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of people saying that they're liking Fear Street. I think they made it because of Stranger Things being so popular.
But they did something clever. I think they made 3 different movies, and they kind of came out like a week apart.
Well, that I don't know about.
That's a cool idea.
We'll have to try to watch it at some point. We did start watching, there's a series on Netflix called Cat People. We watched the first episode of that. That was fun.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's not scary stuff.
No, that one's more like a documentary, but it was cute. Not really scary.
Not my speed, but
I like cats, can you tell?
Well, we're cat people. They didn't do
We're
a segment on us. I mean, we have cats on our show. Someone said, Stephen McDonald said he misses a drive-in. Didn't Joe Bob Briggs just save a drive-in in Chicago?
Mahoning. In Pennsylvania.
PA.
Not Chicago.
I don't know where it was.
It was in Pennsylvania. Joe Bob Briggs recently had an event at the Mahoning Drive-In, and it had so much fan support that they were able to save the drive-in.
Yay!
Because there was something going on with the people who owned the land. They were going to do something else with it.
They were holding out for the biggest payoff, probably.
Probably.
But whatever. Hey, that's all is fair.
But, we hope that it sticks around. People seem to like the drive-ins, so...
Lois says cats are pretty scary. Yes, they are.
They can be when they cough up hairballs.
Yeah, well, that's the least of it.
Or scratch you up.
We know their stories. We don't have to get into that, but we know what they go through.
Oh, yeah.
Sleepy Hollow, that was a TV show?
I like Sleepy Hollow, too. Did they make a series off of Sleepy Hollow?
I didn't watch it, don't I? There's so much. That's the problem now. There's just, besides our show, there's other good stuff to watch.
There is. There's
so
always,
much.
so much to watch.
We're part of the problem.
Are we?
Yes, because our show is so good that, people are watching this. There's just too much good stuff to watch. We're part of the problem.
Oh. So should we not do shows anymore?
No, I mean, we continue.
No, we're going to continue on.
Drive-ins, 2 in the front and 6 in the truck. Oh yeah, that's the way they used to do it.
Oh, that's funny.
And I don't think you can get away with that anymore.
Probably not. Let's see what the other comments are.
Someone has given Penny Dreadful a shout out, and they're talking about the series.
The other show, Penny Dreadful.
That was good.
There's the horror hostess, the lovely witch Penny Dreadful Shilling Shockers,
yes.
And then there's the Penny Dreadful Showtime series. Both are amazing shows.
Yes.
Yeah, both
one's
are
a horror
amazing
hosted show, one's a produced, miniseries.
Yeah.
Albert Batelski says, but we drop everything to watch The Mummy and the Monkey always. Thank you, Albert.
Thank you, Albert. That's sweet.
Many blessings to you and many hot foods for you to taste one day, because he loves hot, spicy foods.
Hot, spicy foods.
I don't know how he does it.
I like some spicy, but I just can't handle that much spicy.
My beehole can't handle it. That's my problem. All right. Just being honest here.
Yeah, you know what Grimm said. So.
I'm waiting for the little laugh emojis.
I like spicy food, but spicy food don't always like me. I'll just say that.
Right.
Yeah. The Wolf of Snow Hollow is pretty awesome.
That sounds cool.
I
What
believe
is
it's
that?
on Netflix. The Wolf of Snow Hollow.
Pumpkin spice, says Tony.
Oh, I love pumpkin spice everything. Oh, speaking of that, thank you for reminding me. Pumpkin spice season is coming up soon. So
It is. So what are we going to do about
I
it?
saw people on social media were sharing that there's some Halloween stores opening like right now.
I believe that.
I haven't seen any where we are. Have you guys seen Halloween stores open already? Like in July? Halloween?
Well, that just means Christmas is right around.
Can that be true?
What do you think get open first, though? Christmas stores or Halloween stores?
Well, you know, Walmart will get all their Christmas stuff.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, and they might have like one aisle of Halloween for like a week. But they'll set up their Christmas like in August. Pink flamingos. How cute.
That's really... Brian Block sent those in. Yeah, I mean, Halloween in July, wow. I mean, well, Halloween should actually come earlier because they usually do like a halfway type of thing.
They halfway to Halloween?
Yeah. But,
I'm okay with Halloween year round.
yeah, but we live Halloween all year round, so it's just
Yeah.
like, there's no halfway. It's all the way with us.
Yeah, with us it's always...
All the way.
It's always
there's
Halloween.
There's no halfway. That's half
But no,
stepping.
I just think it's interesting to see like when they start to put the Halloween stuff out. Like you'll get the first sightings where people will share it on Facebook or Instagram. Like
what I think. Okay, go ahead.
like when they open a Spirit Halloween store or when a store gets in like the Halloween decor early, and then people get all excited for the first glimpse of the fall and Halloween stuff. So that's all. I'm curious about like if you guys have seen anything out and about.
Juliet Shakespeare says Spirit of Halloween open all year online. That's true. Naoko's in the house.
Hi, Miss Naoko. Welcome back. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you, Jennifer. She complimented me on my scorpion tattoo. That must have hurt. Yeah, it did.
Well, depends what you're into.
Yeah, it did. Tattoos usually hurt,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
I got tattoos. You just can't see them with all this fur on my body. You know, it's, I'm like Robin Williams over here with this.
Halloween needs fireworks, don't you think?
No.
I think we're good on fireworks.
Fireworks. Any given, yeah. Well,
I
just
think
another
every
reason.
day in the summer people are setting off fireworks.
But that would be another reason for someone to set the fireworks off a month before the event.
Yeah.
We got enough of that going. I mean, I don't mind them, but you know.
It's not that we don't like fireworks. It's just that we've seen and have heard enough where we are.
I like seeing them. I just don't
'Cause,
like
like,
hearing them.
Yeah, because like every day we're like, yeah,
I'd rather
there's
see
someone
them.
setting them off.
See them and hear them rather than just hearing them. It's weird. But whatever. I mean, I'm not like I'm not that fuddy-duddy yet with that stuff. I don't make fireworks.
Jack Gray says Spirit Halloween is hiring now. A friend of mine is the district manager for the
I
Lake
believe
County
it.
stores.
Yeah,
Wow.
they make so much money. Halloween's big business.
Halloween is huge.
It is the second biggest retail holiday.
Well, and I saw because, you know, I look up Halloween stuff and
Right
all
after Arbor Day.
and all that stuff on YouTube. It came up as a suggested video. Home Depot's Halloween, they came out with like a Halloween video of new things they're gonna get in for this season, like a preview video.
What happened to?
It's funny, like wow,
I'm
it's
not
early.
I'm not getting on a soapbox here, trying to derail the conversation. But why is every day a day? Like for something. Oh, it's macaroni and cheese day. It's hamburger day. It's
Because
what the hell?
it's something fun and goofy to look forward to.
Every day.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I don't like to look forward to anything, but who made that? What council is choosing? This day is, blue sock day, and this day is meatball day, and this way. It's just odd.
I don't know.
All I'm asking, whoever's deciding that, make it Mummy and the Monkey Day one day, okay?
Yeah, we need a Mummy and Monkey Day.
That's all I'm saying.
Like internet or like Cat Day and
Then I'll shut my trap
Ice
and I'll be
Cream
happy.
Day
That's
and-
right. Ice cream day. National ice cream
National
day.
Donut Day.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
It's funny, like all these, but it's something fun that people can celebrate.
I can't abbreviate it, but that's like pulling stuff out of your.
Out of your dupa.
Yes. Hey,
Jim Hearns, thank you for the $10 super chat.
One of your flashbacks months ago, you did a small interview with Sam Roberts.
He starred in a fish
story.
story.
Yes, that's true.
I bought that movie for about $5 on eBay, and it is very good. Great movie tips from you two. Thank you.
So he was. I mean, I would have to give him credit because he was saying he begged us to watch this movie. Basically, he goes, "I want you to watch it," and I not begged us, but he goes, he was really adamant about.
He was really encouraging, like really.
You need to just please watch it and get back to me what you thought about it. We still need to do that.
Yeah, we still need to message.
When did we watch? We watched it during the holidays.
We watched it during Easter weekend.
Around Easter weekend.
Yeah, we watched that with MummyAndMonkey.
I got a little verklempt. I got choked up. It was done really well.
It had some it's sad moments.
But it has that thing I love.
It was a good movie, actually.
It has that metaphysical aspect to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not just a straight up,
Almost
drama.
Paranormal.
Yeah, it has that element to it, and it kind of hits you right in that spot. It's a really good movie, and we have to let him know that he was a great guy to interview. And actually, we could show a longer cut. An interview went longer than we showed, so we have to do an extended cut.
Put an extended cut on our YouTube.
Yes, but
there's a lot of extra footage we could put on YouTube.
Yeah, it's not Hallmark family stuff. It's actually done a lot better than that.
Yeah,
it
was done very well, and to think like he was in My Bloody Valentine, and then he made this great like family movie.
So cool. I can 3 movies right now we'll name that are similar to that I like a lot.
Okay.
The Arrival.
I don't know that one.
We did watch it. It was a newer-ish movie. The Arrival.
I don't know that one.
Somewhere in Time.
I
know that with Chris. You haven't seen that yet, with Christopher Reeve and Jane Seymour.
I haven't seen that one yet.
And Borrowed Time. And that's the oldest one. That one's probably from the 40s. Borrowed Time.
Did I watch that one with you?
That's the one where a little boy catches death up a tree and won't let him down. There's an old folklore. It's really a good movie.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Look up Borrowed Time. I have it on VHS. That's how old I am. Yes, but Borrowed Time, The Arrival. And Somewhere in Time.
Gary Smith said Wednesday is Prince Spaghetti Day.
Oh, I knew it.
Well, we love spaghetti and we like Prince.
But I thought he just made music. He made spaghetti. Well, he was half Italian, so maybe.
Patrick J says, "What's your favorite haunted house in Northeast Ohio?"
They're putting us on the spot.
Oh, it's hard to pick favorites because we like so many of them, and we've appeared at many of them and gotten video there. So I don't want to pick one and then make the other ones upset that we picked one over the other. So I'm just going to say we like all of them.
Okay, commenting on Tony's comment of what I was talking about movies. Yes, Time After Time is a great movie, but a totally different kind of movie. That movie is brutal, but it's really good. I like that movie too. That's one that a lot of people don't know about, but if you see it, it's basically it's a fantasy of if H.G. Wells really did build a time machine in the late 1800s and Jack the Ripper took off in it to the future, the present day, which then was in the late 70s. And Jack the Ripper's doing this thing in the 70s in New York City. I think that somehow he gets to New York. And H.G. Wells is trying to stop him. Because he has a prototype time machine.
Okay.
It's a cool, it sounds weird, but it's really good. But there's some really dark stuff in it.
Sounds weird.
It's Jack the Ripper.
Christy says, "Hi, Grim and Janet. Been watching while I shop back the water out of my basement. Thanks for getting me through this rainy night. It's a flood day. It's flood day, LOL."
Is it on borrowed time? Yeah.
That sucks. You have to vacuum water out of your basement. Hopefully, it gets better for you, Christy.
Yes, Marty says, I'm sorry, I said borrowed. It's on borrowed time.
On borrowed time.
Yeah, with Lionel
So
Barrymore.
that's the name of that old movie you said.
Yes.
Okay.
We have to watch it. I already transferred it to DVD, so we should check it out.
Okay, cool.
The Schlock Monster is in Grimm's shirt. It is. There it is. I got this from Monster Bash. Bought this from the guys there. What's the first movie? Sam Hain 4000 says, "What's the first movie that scared you as a kid?" That's a good question.
That is a good question, and it's hard for...
So it's a difference between what's your favorite horror movie and what is the first movie that scared you as a kid.
It scared me.
Lots of them as a kid for me, but...
Yeah, when I was a young mummy, probably a lot of them.
But which ones?
Okay, so Exorcist, I remember the...
You watch it as a kid?
I was maybe 8.
Ooh. That's a heavy film for an 8-year-old.
Yeah. And then, like, you know, some of the Freddy's and Jason movies, because I had an older cousin that was like, you should watch these movies. They're awesome. And even though the movies were awesome, when you're a younger kid, all that stuff's really scary.
Well, one I could remember, and it still resonates with me, and we both like this one, and we both are creeped out by it, is Horror Hotel.
Horror Hotel's very creepy.
That movie with the witches,
the witches were very creepy.
The beginning scenes, I'm not going to give anything away, because it's a good enough movie. If you have not seen Horror Hotel with Christopher Lee, definitely check this movie out. It is super creepy, especially in the beginning when the student goes to this Whitechapel place, right, that city, and she might have set the groundwork for the how do I put this the right way? The victim that has it coming, because what the hell are you doing? She's in this old hotel, the motel, this little house.
The whole time you want to yell at her, like, get the hell out of there.
She's in a room and she's hearing chanting coming from the floorboards.
Like, yeah, like you're hearing this evil chanting.
Moves a
coming
rug
from
away, sees this latch, lifts up the trap door. There's cobwebs. That goes down and says, "What are you doing?"
Maybe the witches enchanted her?
No, she just was curious. She was doing a thesis on witchcraft or something. But
And then, you know, when she goes to the gas station, there was like the old guy at the gas
that was
station.
before she got to the hotel.
Before she got to the hotel, saying, "Oh, you shouldn't go there,
Yeah.
or I wouldn't go there if I were you."
That was cool too. Yeah, but
And there were all these warnings, like, not to go there. And what do? They go to the place they shouldn't be going to.
But that I get. But hearing the chanting come from underneath the floorboards and then going towards the chant, oh, that's creepy. But that chanting used to creep me out as a kid. So I would say Horror Hotel, definitely.
You know, some of the X-Files monsters used to scare me. Because when X-Files came out, I was still kind of...
The Fluke, that wasn't that leech thing that lived in the toilet?
Yeah, that was gross.
The Fluke, yeah, that was
some of those monsters kind of freaked me out, too.
Okay, the Fly 2, and that ruined me. Yeah, those were pretty scary. Night of the Living Dead, someone says. That's a good one. Yeah, that was scary.
Lois says, I think the first movie that scared me was the original Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I saw it on commercial TV with commercials.
That was pretty weird, too. You know,
yeah,
had,
I could see that.
Andrew McCarthy running around telling people that, you know, that. Well, the scary thing with that movie was that, you know, you didn't know who was who until they went, "Ugh," and then they yelled at you. You're like, God, you're a dang pod person, you know, and all they were doing is these pods would take over somebody and then replicate them. That was the whole movie. And they would, I think it was sort of what do they call that? An allegory for assimilation, right? Is that what that?
I don't know, Graham.
Yes, it's
You're
like,
using their fancy words.
I think that's what that was. You know, be like us or die. You know.
Nora says children shouldn't play with dead things is awesome. So is Dead of Night.
We just saw Dead of Night.
Did we?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't remember that one. I'm trying to see.
Oh yeah, Christy. Count Yorga movies. Count Yorga the Vampire. Those were great. Yeah. Children shouldn't play with dead things. Is definitely a scary movie, especially as to a kid.
Patrick also said that scared him, and he watched it on Superhost.
No, the Ghoul.
I don't know. That might have been the Ghoul.
I can guarantee.
I don't think Superhost played that during the day.
Yeah, that was definitely more of a Ghoul movie.
Yeah.
But around the same time,
I heard the Ghoul used to play that one.
And the Ghoul was a Saturday show. The Ghoul did come on in the day around noon when Superhost was on Channel 61.
Right.
And then he also had another show, The Ghoul, at 11:30. He came on again with a different movie. Yeah, you might have just remembered, but yeah, Children Shouldn't Play was definitely
hosted by the Ghoul.
A Ghoul movie more than a Superhost.
Yeah, because I thought Superhost played more like the Godzilla movies, the monster movies. I don't think he played a lot of the like zombie stuff or the real scary
They might have did Night of the Living Dead and everything, but the Ghoul was like Don't Look in the Basement. That was another big movie the Ghoul would pretty much only show.
That's a good movie.
Yeah. Let's see what
we've hosted that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've played that one.
Grimm went to college. I did. Oh, because I knew those words. You could not go to sleep. Yeah, those you know. Even Little Shop of Horrors used to scare me as a kid with all the the
faces.
Well, that I didn't like. That
the plant blooming and you see all the creepy faces.
The paper mache faces creeped me out because they were all dead and flat. And but what used to freak me out was the severed arms and the hands and the meat falling out.
The little meat chunks.
Yeah, that was.
Ugh.
Yeah, the Big Chuck and Little John definitely showed Count Yorga. That was definitely one of their movies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, there's so much. So Empire of the Ants was good. Yeah, that was about all those ants. Phase 5 was another, or Phase 4 was another weird ant movie about little ants, and then Them was the big ant movie. Them as a kid, I think used to scare me with the giant ants.
That didn't really bother me too much.
I didn't like those, or
Slugs. You remember that movie?
yeah, that was
that
a
movie
later
grossed me
70s
out.
movie. Yeah,
The slugs coming out of the bathtub, like coming through the water. That was like really gross. When I was a kid, that grossed me out.
yeah, Albert, you're right. Horror Hotel was definitely a Superhost movie. They would show that. That would always freak me out. You know, especially the end part where they turn that chair around and the burned witches in the chair. That used to burn into my. That was the scariest thing to me as a kid.
Cool. So we talked about like updates that we want to do for the show. This is like a little recap of our little chat show here.
People are going off on all kinds of movies, like Children of the Corn with Malachi.
This is
probably the nicest kid in the world, but really creepy looking kid.
This is that weird part of the night where people will just.
We got them all riled up.
Yeah, that's okay.
You pushed a good button there.
So we talked about show updates, how we might change the couch. We're still thinking about that.
Yeah. Let me end this real quick.
Okay.
So Albert said, "Can't believe no one's mentioned The Shining." The Shining.
Oh, The Shining's way creepy.
It's a little more sophisticated type of movie, though. It's not like your normal.
It's like more of a build-up, though. Yeah, because it's.
And I don't know if people got what really happened. How they didn't understand. Like the ending was kind of weird, and it's definitely a more suspenseful movie. And it definitely has. It's a more thinking type of movie. You know, it's more
Yeah. So,
but the scenes with the hallway and the kid and the girl,
yeah,
that's
it has some
stuff,
very
yeah.
iconic scenes in it. It's a definitely like a horror classic. It's a great movie, but yeah, it's like it's like a build up.
Again, I'm petitioning for Mummy and the Monkey After Dark. Oh, what is that?
Mummy Monkey
Is that
After
we do
Dark.
something a little more like risque? We talked about that.
Yeah, Nora mentioned that before. I think that was where we hosted like a double feature late at night or something.
Oh, Naoko has a question about the couch.
Oh, what's up, Naoko? What's the
She
question?
says, "What will happen with that awesome couch?"
Oh, well, we're not sure yet. We're thinking of maybe getting chairs instead.
But we have a friend that might have a good use for this.
Yeah. We also have another antique couch here in the Erie Cinematary, and I think it's stuffed with horsehair or something weird. It's from the 1800s. It's like really old.
That thing is full of Mr. Ed?
Yeah, I think it's full of horsehair. Yeah.
Well.
But I didn't do it. Someone...
Hey, whoa. You can call them Ladies of the Night.
Grim, we're not talking about that.
Oh, horsehair.
Grim, we're not talking about...
Oh, I thought, okay, horse like a animal, okay.
So yeah, we have another antique couch that I've used...
Come on, laughs, where are they?
Before in the past for some videos. And it's Victorian era. I don't know if you would call it a couch, maybe like a sofa, a Davenport. What are other words for couches?
Well, I drank a little bit too much last night. I passed out on the Davenport.
A settee? Is that a thing? Settee? A Davenport? I don't know.
I don't know. A Davenport.
So we have to figure out what we're going to do with these antique couches, if we still want to use them, or if we want to look for some interesting chairs where we each get our own really cool chair.
I think one person got my joke. Patrick J. Thank you, Patrick. Go ahead. Yes.
And yeah, we did a show and tell. We talked about movies and stuff we were watching.
Yes. Maybe
movies
we should
that scared us.
Maybe we should do a you show me yours and I'll show you mine. Is that like a show and tell? We should do that one night. Right?
Gotta watch how you promote that.
Come on, everybody. You show us yours and we'll show you ours. What? Oh, wait a minute. Forget about it. Scratch that idea.
I don't know if that would work.
With the way these
I think someone might misunderstand or misinterpret it.
Yeah, these characters watching us out there. Right, I know. I need to watch out for them, yeah.
Well, gang, thank you. Oh, jeez.
That's good.
Thank you guys for hanging with us. We're probably going to wrap this up. And if you like what you see, hit the like button. Hit subscribe if you're not subscribed. And click the little bell next to subscribe. That way when we go live like this or upload a video, you have there.
That's right. And
we'll get a reminder so that way you'll know to watch.
And one last scary movie because she's a friend. Lois says Kaltiki the Immortal Monster. That's like a South American like movie about like it's like a blob type of movie.
It's a South American monster movie.
It is really creepy.
Yeah,
that
it's
blob
cool.
is way more vicious than the blob that we saw here.
Have we played that one yet?
No.
That's one we'll have to play.
I would love to play Caltiki. Good
So
movie.
in 2 weeks, Friday, July 30th is Grave of the Vampire.
Right.
We're gonna host that. We will not be live next week.
Oh.
But we will be at the Cinema Wasteland show, so you can meet us in person at Cinema Wasteland.
That's right. Anyway, but yeah, so we're getting banana signs. Oh, we got
80s horror fan. Oh, thank you so much.
With a $5 super chat. Thank you,
Thanks
man.
for the $5. That's sweet.
That's right. So, hey, but thank you all for joining us tonight. It's always a pleasure. We love hanging out with yous, and we'll do it again in 2 weeks right here on
The Mummy and the Monkeys Hairy Scary Hangover.
Here we go.
Woo.
And a 1 and a 5 and